It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's an NFC West battle between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. It's the final 3 weeks of the season. Still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected. But I know this will surprise you. I coach some receivers in the offseason. We work a lot on hand placement and blocking downfield. Might want to take that course.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Looking middle, and that's complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed. If you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 16 yards, a first down. From the gun, Murray. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11, 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
7. Shotgun now for Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Drake. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, Murray. He'll buy some time right. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get, taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 20. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. And right away, he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's got his guys set up great now. 1st and goal, and the Pigskin at the 7-yard line. Partner, on my spot sheets, I highlighted turnover margin because we remember they turned it over 4 times last week. So another one here in the first quarter. This isn't the way they want to go.
No, not even close, and it's not something they even imagine because the amount of time that we know that they spend in practice, talking about what they need to get done, working on it, showing them how to take care of the football, and emphasizing what it means in terms of winning. They've got to just be puzzled right now that they're not taking care of the ball better.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They give to Dillon out of the gun. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun. Murray, the quick slant caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
At the 1-yard line.
They'll run. It's Drake. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand.
We go, 76. 76.
From the end zone, Goff. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. From the gun, here's Goff. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Quick toss by Goff is complete. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
3rd and long. It's Goff. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Now Drake loses the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Goff. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Here's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. Charles, that makes now 5 interceptions in not even 5 quarters. Remember, he threw 4 picks last week.
And this turns into a tough situation because a lot of fans, the first thing is, oh, well, we need to change quarterbacks. This is your guy. This is your elite player. You can't just take him out like that. If I'm the coach, I make a little joke and say, you know something, big guy? We're going to change the football. So it's obvious that's the problem. It's not you. Keep firing. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now the throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Murray to air it out again. Caught. Kelsey, left side. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, it's Drake. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Cardinals. Kenyon Drake, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
Makes the score Cardinals 7, Rams nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? They'll run this with Akers. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. He's going to fire deep for Ratley. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play. On first down, Drake. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Throwing on 2nd and long. Murray throwing the out route and complete. It's Drake. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run here with Dillon. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone, trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll try and pound it in with Drake. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenyon Drake with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Cardinals will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
We're good. We're good.
Off play action to Akers. Here's Goff. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 46. Goff throwing again. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Akers. 4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, 76! 76! 76!
45. Yeah, let's get set.
Goff now looking to throw. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Murray now on 1st down. Incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Murray again, 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. He'll run it, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. From the gun, Murray. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
5.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. That's out to the left, flat and complete. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
76, help. 76. 76. Twos.
Now Goff on 1st down. He's going to fire deep for Ratley. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. The final shot before break here. Goff. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Now Akers to start the 3rd quarter on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the gun. Goff. Got an open man. It's Ratley. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
14.
They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
76.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's got some space here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 34 yards there and a 1st down.
Hold on. Check.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Listen.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll try the air now with Goff. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We go tonight. 180. 17. 17. 17.
Now gone. Now they're staring at a 4th down as Arizona's defense does its job.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The 3rd quarter has not been kind to them. After they built that lead at intermission, they've seen that lead shrink.
And how much of that is simply execution? How much of that is maybe you lose your edge a little bit because you've got a lead? And you do have to credit the other team some because they've made some adjustments to start to slow them down. Can they find those counters now, those extra plays or plays they haven't run that'll be effective and get them back moving again?
They'll be looking for something here, anything to seize that momentum back.
And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender. From there, he doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
That's caught at the 2. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now from Murray. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. From the gun, Murray. Flush to his right. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
He'll get that complete to Albert O. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
180. Ric Flair.
On the ground, it's Akers. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. That is now seven interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. On second down, it's Drake. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And now Murray's going to set up the throw. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. Picked off by John Johnson. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. On 1st down, Akers. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. Back now here on EA Sports. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
12.
From the gun, here's Goff. He's going to fire deep for Ratley.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Shell. Super 66.
Goff on 3rd down. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's Bernard. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 23-yard line.
Goff. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run here with Bernard. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. A great play there. his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have taken the lead. It's up and good, 21-17. Trailing in the 4th, this close of a game, that's a penalty you just can't afford.
It's an absolute killer, and it's one that drives coaches and teammates insane.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw, eluding the pressure right. Looking sideline, incomplete. The intended receiver there, Kenyon Drake, but it'll be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that...
And he loses the football a 2nd time. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Dillon. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A.J. Dillon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball
leader, right?
to make a big play.
Yeah.
Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Let's go. 76. 76.
They'll run on first down. Akers. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 22. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bernard. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. He's back to throw. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. And the Rams are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me,
a crusher there as it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On 1st down, Bernard gets through, and now an opening. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Rams, they get back to 500 now as the win moves them to 7 and 7. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
I repeated what I said the first time because he was like,
It was like what? When you said it, it was like.
out there. And I was like, I can't believe the time.
Yeah.
It was 1922.
My bad.
I just believe it's for like, I mean, like usually I done woke up and saw the time. You know what I'm saying? If it's early and went back to sleep. That didn't happen. At least I don't know. Did I wake up?
I don't know. I ain't seen it. I've been up. I don't know.
Did they come in here and ask something?
No. Oh yeah, about the Cheerios. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I do remember that. I don't know what time that was.
I was halfway asleep.
And it's crazy, so I'm like, because we getting real, I'm like,
Just that he hadn't even looked good. Like, he didn't look good because he hadn't found it. What?
That's bad. That my son to go there for a week. I think I had to move that I was arguing with his daddy about the fact that I don't know why, but I know because I remember this conversation and it had to be a dream. That I'm only putting one output in there, like to actually go somewhere. And I remember arguing, and he was not arguing, but he called me and can you please put another one? Yeah. But in reality, on the phone, he told me only put one in there. Yeah. So they might go somewhere like one time for the movie. Yeah. If they go it's just crazy.
You can buy it if they go somewhere.
That's what he said. Yeah. Before he told me to put anything, but then it came to I will put one in there, and then put one in there. And then no, not only that, I feel like he act like he wanted to do all this stuff with him, you know, when he first was in there, got in there. But now it's just we might go to the movies. I eat.
I see.
It's bad luck. I know it's like it gotta be told where he's going. Cause who will? I ain't gonna say anybody else, but that's when my mama. It won't bother me at all.
I mean, it can bother you, but it's just something that you can't avoid, so you can't let it bother you. You can't let it bother you if you're doing something that you can't avoid.
I don't know.
Just believe it.
I think it's like getting closer. I don't know. He older. I think it really was when he was younger. But, you know, right now.
Yeah, but those, the same thing I told him.
No, babe, it's on you. You're old enough now.
Don't be a follower. You know, you feel like I told him you feel like something ain't right. You know what I'm saying? You second guessing, don't do it. Yeah, he's going around his daddy, so it ain't like, you know, you should have his best interest. Huh?
I ain't think about him getting in trouble.
No, not like that. I was just saying, far like, I don't know who gonna be over there. I'm just saying, like, just telling him, not thinking he's gonna get in trouble. Just remember, make your own decision, whatever it is. You never know. That's how stuff is introduced, anyways. When they're not around, when the parents ain't well.
Don't tell him what they talk about. somebody got COVID at her job. I said, did he take the vaccine? She just told me yesterday, but the person didn't take the vaccine, so now I'm finna ask about him. And I have a feeling this person did take the vaccine. Which I already know it tells you it ain't gonna keep you from getting it. It's just they have a better chance of not ending up in the hospital.
Yeah.
But it's like, even though we know people who end up in the hospital, myself, I also know people who, you know what I'm saying, who were fine too, but they also don't have no knowing or
Let you know.
Yeah, they sick already, you know, like
I said, like you that you know of.
Yeah. Well, the only thing, but yeah, that I know.
Yeah, because I know I wouldn't tell nobody if I had diabetes at work.
Oh, I'm not talking about people at work.
Oh, I thought you
I was talking about us knowing, like, people. I know people who died in family, and then now I, you know, like, okay, I can't think of nobody else, but I know more than Crystal and Aunt who done got COVID. You know what I mean? Just, you know, regular people, but I don't know, you know.
Yeah, I know how to say.
I be wondering, people with HIV, like my sister or whoever, like,
I'm
are
pretty
do
sure
they be scared?
somebody with HIV got COVID before. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because it's like they feel like flu is the end of them, so that's why it's scary to me.
You know what somebody said? HIV ain't never killed nobody. Nobody ain't never died from HIV. Y'all we died from I know.
Yeah. That's why I said that. That's why I said that. I learned that more as I got older because, and then both of her grandma and her mama, they both died from the flu. Not
exactly.
Yeah, so that's why.
But the thing about this COVID, you know what I'm saying? The same thing with the DMX. DMX died from COVID. A week ago, they just found out from the autopsy he died from overdose. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy that they blame every death on it. And then we don't know the backstory when they go look into like the autopsy. You know, the autopsy is done like 2 weeks later. Depends on the family when they release it. They told he's gonna probably took them money.
I wish they would have got one
Show the picture of the fire.
I mean, red. You know, what's my baby daddy? I wish they would have got that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they got one.
How he died in prison.
I'm pretty sure they got it. You just gotta get the record. Cause they're not doing it. They're gonna find out the cause of death. But yeah, that's messed up. You know. Cause you don't hear too many people that die in prison. Like you heard the story, but nobody. I don't know a lot of people that I know of. I heard rumors. This person.
Well, we not even prison, babe. You went to jail. Jail. That was jail, right? We don't have a prison up here.
I thought he was already in prison.
That's a prison in Orlando.
Yeah, that's a reception center.
Oh yeah, we switch, but yeah, that's what he was just for. And I mean, to me, like you only had a year, and there's people that was 8 years.
Yeah, see, he probably ain't.
Like that's crazy to me.
He probably ain't know if you got like a year, you gonna be stationed there.
Yeah.
But by the time you get back, you can go to work release. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy, he going to work release. He get out in April. He done now. I just found out yesterday with Marvin. He Chad.
Oh. Down there.
Yeah. But see, that's all I'm glad.
How you found out?
He already told me he was going. And he just said he posted yesterday that he does.
Oh, posted.
Yeah, he got a phone now. With his sister. But man, everyone was posting while he was there.
That's what I mean. But like I understood kind of what he's saying only because of who I work with. That you know what I'm saying, that they not supposed to, but people still do.
Yeah.
And then the one that the boy that I got cool with, the one that I said I'd be missing, the one he went to the one in Kissimmee, and that one was way stricter. You can't have a phone like that. You only have the EVP phone.
Yeah.
like that. That's when he got hit by a car. The car kept going, and he didn't tell nobody. He's like, cause I didn't know that when you get hurt, they want to see you back to prison. He's like, no. He said, I'm fine.
Issues.
Yep, he said, I'm fine. Nope. He was not gonna go back. I'm like, that's insane. Cause he was like, it's gonna take a long time for them to send you back to work. I was like, dang. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know every had what 16, 50. Shit. Yeah, I'll be happy too. 16, 50. But coming, and you know what I'm saying? I hate that he took the felony shit, but he got felony too. I wish he was just be in probation. Like, yeah,
He was though at the beginning, right?
yeah, I just know he wouldn't. Cause he come to my house, you want to smoke, you want to drink, man, I ain't smoking with you, nigga. You got me fucked up. I don't like that shit. You know, I was on probation, I did my shit. I really did my shit both times. Like, I ain't smoke no nothing, you know what I'm saying? I drink. But you can get away with drinking, because you can drink on the weekend. You just ain't, you go in, you know you finna go in, I gotta go in on the 26th. I'm not gonna drink the 25th. I'm not gonna drink the morning of the 26th. You got people that do that, though. Yeah, probation is not easy. It's basically one for them, one for that. You know what I'm saying? You got an 80% failure rate on probation. Like, it's probably higher.
I don't think it's good for people who hang out, people who can't stop, you know what I'm saying, being out there. But a person like me who get in trouble one time or something like that, I think probation is fine because you're not around that a lot. But I get what you're saying, the people that is percentage or whatever.
I totally agree. But at the same time, it's up to you. Because the crackers gonna make you stay in. So why you can't make yourself stay? That's how I always looked at it. Because
I know I got trouble around me, people around me. It's gonna be something. I'm gonna give in to, come hang out with me, this and that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, y'all gonna lock me. Cause I can't do it myself.
Yeah, cause I mean,
it's bad, but yeah.
I guess going to jail made me more patient. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cause I looked at it like, bro, if I go in, I ain't got nowhere to go. I had to deal with boredom. So I know how to deal with boredom. Even though it do frustrate me, and I don't know what to do sometimes, but shit, I know how to deal with it. Come on, shit. What's that? You should just play it, man. Who? Ben. Oh.
She sent it to me because she told me about it.
Who?
Francesca.
I'm about to say Venus, sent you that?
No.
She sent it to me.
I was like, I want to see that. She didn't even see the preview.
Yeah. She must be looked at. I ain't looked at it. When I told you, I never looked into it. I just said, damn, he look like entanglement. Will Smith.
Oh.
Beat a nigga ass. I need you to play good, Cameron.
You know who Serena really was? Like, oh yeah, she a boxer. She a gymnast. Something. Big.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna see what you kids want.